say things like if you go on an aeroplane, your boobs implants will burst. A lot of these kind of things, or they will say like your boobs will become black because like will harden or become a rock.
So for our second episode today in our Unfiltered Femmes, we'll be talking about embracing breast augmentation. That's why you can see we have invited Jia Wei here, who is also our Army Next Femme, to share her personal experience about her breast augmentation journey. So let us welcome Jia Wei!
Hi everyone, firstly I'm so honored to be here to talk about my breast augmentation. But before that, my name is Jia Wei, and yeah, I've been a customer for Femmes for the longest time. So excited. So yeah, let's get started.
What made you want to do breast augmentation? Like,
Okay.
people will think that no, this is like too invasive. No, I shouldn't do it. No, it's like I'm changing my body. This is like too big of a decision.
Yeah, firstly, like breast augmentation, we use the short form BA, right?
Yes.
So BA is a very, very big decision that like I have to think for like at least 5 years of my life. It's literally something that, yeah, I think I started thinking about it since I was 15, 16 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I was in school, people always call me like 飞机场, you know, like airport runway or
Oh, I heard that before. Me also.
Yeah. All these people.
It's a very typical thing that guys like to tease me about. And then I always wanted, because I don't know if you know, but I was very fat last time I was a kid. So a lot of girls, they go through puberty, then they lose weight. This part also disappear.
Yeah.
So I'm really very insecure about it. And I'm not doing this because people keep teasing me. I know that I started to feel uncomfortable in my body. I lack self-confidence. When I go to the beach, I will put like a lot of sponge and push up. When I go and buy bra, I hate it when like the lady need to measure me. So it's a lot of dealing with lack of self-confidence. And then I keep asking myself, if I do this surgery,
How will you feel?
How I feel. I keep asking
Right.
myself, and then I'll start to imagine like the end result. You know how they say manifestation?
Yes.
So every day I keep manifesting like how I feel, how I look, will I love myself more. And then one fine day I'm like, you know what? I'm sure I want to do this for myself.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just decided to go for it. Go.
Bikini doesn't apply, but if you're just like wearing a shirt over it, actually a push-up bra might do the trick, right? But why wouldn't you just go for push-up bra can like solve it? Why wouldn't you go for that?
Yeah, actually push-up bra really boosted my confidence.
Yes.
So the reason why I became an Unfiltered customer is because I googled like push-up bras. So to be honest, right, all
We're
of
famous
my
for our push-up
yeah,
bras.
and it's super thick one. It's like all the way boom, all the way
It's the old kind.
Correct. And all of my bras are push-up bra. I don't have normal like non-padded bras.
Don't have like line,
No,
regular.
don't have.
Like those kind of 1.5 cm to you is not considered push-up, is it?
Must be like thick.
No,
one,
not
right?
enough. Must be the super thick one.
Oh, the 3 cm or 4 cm.
Yeah, they look good under clothes, and I feel good because sometimes you can still push that cleavage out, right? But you know it's not the real boobs. Like I personally know it's not the real one, and I just never have the confidence lah.
When you hop onto this BA journey, it's really like sort of like working on yourself as well.
Correct.
Because you say that wearing the push-up bra is not being able to mask that feeling.
Correct.
It's like you need to have that thing in you to feel that way. Is
Yes,
that right?
correct. You will feel good for that moment lah, but then when you go home, then you wear your pajamas, then you look down,
Oh yeah, true.
then you feel bad about myself again.
Right. Did you get started? Like how? It's like there's like information everywhere, right? We are probably like flooded with information. Like probably we're even thinking, should I do this in Singapore? Should I do this in Thailand? Maybe it's Korea. Like how was it? Yeah.
You know, I went to check my email, right? Apparently when I was 16, I went to email a Thai doctor.
Wow.
To book an appointment. I don't put down payment, but in the end I cancelled because I was super scared.
Okay.
I think in the recent years, Singapore firstly is still quite about this kind of topic.
Yes.
Not a lot of people like to talk
Yes.
about it, but there are a few influencers that started to share their journey.
Okay.
Yeah, and also Singapore is getting more and more westernized. So we watch a lot of like Western YouTubers.
Yeah.
Then I keep seeing their end result. It's like really damn nice, really damn hot. It's my dream body. Yeah, and then I ask myself like, okay, I know Singapore is conservative,
Right.
but this should not stop me from pursuing what I want to do for myself.
Right.
Yeah, so with those information bits and pieces like what the influencers say, the YouTube videos, then the Google, Wikipedia, then I piece everything together. Yeah, then I'm like, okay, I think I'm ready.
Oh, you piece like from everywhere,
Yeah,
from
because-
each source, is it? But
Yeah.
how do you know that like this source is real? I can trust in that source.
Yeah, so a lot of Google thing actually not real one.
Yeah.
So like sometimes they will say things like if you go on an aeroplane, your boobs implants will burst. A lot of these kind of thing, or they will say like your boobs will become black. because like it will harden or become a rock. So there's a lot of misinformation. So at the end of the day, right, you read all these bits and pieces, then it comes to your first question. You need to find the right doctor. Your doctor should be good enough to answer everything for you.
Right.
So did you like consult like a few different doctors before you go into this particular that
you
particular
just
main
consulted
specialist?
one?
Yeah.
No, I actually went to 2 doctors.
Okay.
Yeah, so the first doctor, okay, honestly, Singapore quality of doctor is really good. But in the end, I chose like my second doctor because he did give me a lot of preamp, and then there's like 3D shaping of how the end result look like. You all have no idea the technology now is insane.
Okay.
So
when you mean 3D, do you mean like your face is inside or
Or your boobs, or your boobs there. It's just your boobs there.
they will take photo of your naked body,
Okay.
like with your nipple like that. And yeah, it's flat lah, basically. Then they will use the AI, like AI, to create
the volume
model.
effect.
Yeah, then you can
Okay.
change the size, change the shape,
Wow.
change the angle. You can turn it
Wow.
side by side,
Okay.
rotate it.
But actually that's very good, right? Because that gives you like, okay, this is like what I want, like the end goal, this is what I want to achieve. It's better than you take a photo. Look, last time they
Correct.
thought, I take a photo, I want to look like this. This kind of
So
book
that
shape.
you can see the real thing in front of you.
Yeah,
and
and
not
the thing is,
visualize in
right,
your mind.
Like a A cup can look very different on different people.
Yes.
And a 200cc implant can look very different on me, you, and her.
Yeah.
The second reason why I chose my current doctor is because he told me, so I wanted a C cup, like a big C or D. And then he was like, you know what, actually, can you go smaller? Yeah, so he will tell you to like go smaller because your body frame or whatever don't suit. So it's not bigger the better.
So he will advise the patients lah. I mean, like he'll advise you that okay, based on your body frame and based on like what we have done research and based on what you have input to them, we actually recommend you to like downsize or upsize that kind. Oh, so they give recommendations and advice. Okay.
So I believe in terms of the doctor's consultation, it's actually really very important, right? Because
Very.
it really helps you in your VA journey, like to the point whereby how many CC you put in.
Yeah, because it's a very, honestly, this is the hardest decision for me. I took, I think, 2 weeks just to think
People
the
will be
size.
thinking, wow,
Bigger
is a
better than some.
Like,
Yeah.
I really want that full effect. Just give me that effect. So
Correct.
it's actually a double-edged sword for the doctor to even ask you to downsize, because you might be thinking, I want big ma. Why does the doctor ask me to go smaller?
Correct, exactly. And apparently, like the doctor tell me, a lot of patients will come saying like, what's the biggest I can go? Just tell me what's the biggest I can go.
Right.
And then they will go for it.
Then the doctor will advise the wrist lor. So
Right.
because if it's too big, then your skin will be too stretched. It will look very shiny and plasticky.
Okay.
Wow, I didn't know about that. Okay.
Yeah, so then the doctor asked me, okay, do you prefer dramatic look or like natural look?
Natural look.
And I tell him, can you make it big such that people also don't know I went for a boob job kind of size?
Yeah.
So in the end we decided like a big B, small C.
Okay.
Yeah, no regrets. I wanted a D.
How is this different from like fat grafting? Have you heard about
Yes.
that? Because there was a natural one.
So right, I actually can do fat grafting also. Fat grafting is a very natural way to do it with no implants. It's really like
taking
someone
a fat from somewhere to put
yeah,
there, right?
someone
Okay.
you 顺便 do liposuction. So you don't see the eye and
Why did you choose for that?
yeah, cause mine is like firstly I lost weight, so I got a big sandy issue. So I need to fix a lot of things. So I'm not just flat. Mine is like saggy and shit is them out also.
Okay.
So
I
a
see.
silicone need to I need something
Push it
that
up,
push
lift
it
it
up.
up. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, but if you just need volume a little bit here and there, then okay, fat grafting.
Oh.
Yeah, and my doctor also say I'm not enough fat issues.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so skinny.
So
Yeah. After you decided that okay, that's like the type of the doctor that you wanted to go, and then the type, and then what's next?
Yeah, so after I selected a doctor, I go for a lot of consultation. So the first session,
How do you
right,
define by a lot? Like how many?
I think
5,
like
10.
3 to 4.
Okay, that's okay lah.
That's okay lah.
That's okay.
Yeah, before the procedure is
Before
it?
the procedure.
3-4 times
And every time it's like about 1 hour.
Wow.
Yeah, so you need to go through different stages.
So
The
it's like
first
very
one,
in-depth lah.
yeah, they need to make sure you really understand what you are going through. After all, it's a surgery.
Yes.
There's risk involved.
Yes.
So they will make you sit down, right? They have this PowerPoint that they'll go through the risk one, what's the potential diseases, the infection. Yeah, you really like inspire.
Right.
Yeah.
They really need to show you
Yes.
what are really all the
Yeah.
things that you are open to lah, right?
Correct.
Okay. And the next actually big thing is the cost. Is it very expensive? Someone in Singapore, right? Because I see like horror stories. Wow, I go this country to do because it's very
Very cheap.
very cheap,
affordable.
very affordable. Then wow, come back.
Come back Singapore is like
Honestly, Singapore is more expensive. But if you ask me, I will in a heartbeat choose Singapore again. So because right, remember I said I ended that Thailand.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Because I was like, cheap late. Also, so many people do that. Let's just go
Yeah.
there. They quoted me like about 6,000-7,000, which is like super cheap. In Singapore, it's about 16,000 to 25,000, depending on the doctor. But then it's the follow-up procedure that's
I think it's actually the follow-up. Yes, because you can't be staying in a foreign country for a very long time unless your work or your life permits you to.
Correct.
And you need to stay in the hotel or whatsoever. There's also cost that adds up. And what if you actually encounter a complication? I think that's the worrying part.
My recovery journey needs a lot of follow-up. So I need to keep going back to the clinic at least 10 times already.
Also, you went back, like after the surgery, you went back to the clinic 10 times for follow-up and everything.
Yeah, you need to go back literally every month. They need to check like how is it recovering, how hard is it? Is it moving apart? Is it going closer?
Right.
Yeah, and then
So
like
it's very detailed.
a lot of things like your scar, is it recovering well? Do you need to do laser?
Like then how long will this follow-up last? Like will you take like forever or like until a certain point that the doctor said that okay, you know what, everything is good, you don't have to do any follow-up.
So usually the recovery gets faster after 6 months.
Okay.
So after you cross the 6 months mark, they will be less critical on the follow-up. So now I also a bit lazy sometimes. Now recovery actually a lot of steps to do one.
Right.
And I very naughty. If I don't follow the steps, they will find out during my follow-up.
Confide in anyone, like your best friends, your besties, or maybe your family, like mom, that kind. Did you confide them, and how did they react to
Okay, so firstly, my family, they are like very traditional, like Chinese parents, right? Even when I do things like facial or like dye my hair, they were angry kind.
Wow.
So like,
That's difficult, I
you
think.
know, before the surgery, I obviously announced on my social media platform, so everyone was like excited, a lot of buzz.
Yeah.
All of my friends know, they were like nervous for me, but I only told my parents after I came back from the hospital.
Oh my god! Wow!
They did not find out. How my doctor is missing that kind.
No.
Where my doctor went?
The surgery very fast one.
Oh,
It's
really?
only on the day itself, I can go back already.
Oh, you need to stay there.
Yeah,
stay
I mean,
there.
I did stay over at a hotel after that because my doctor want to like make sure I'm resting well,
Oh, okay.
and I did tell them that my parents might be angry.
Oh.
So I did stay over one night like to
Okay.
be cheaper rate, but I didn't tell my parents like where I go. I just say like, go my
Staycay.
friend's house.
Stay lah. You really hush your parents
But
leh.
I need to bring my luggage and all ma. So when I came back from the surgery, all wrapped up, you know, like swollen and all.
Yeah.
Then I look at my mom and say, oh, I did a good job.
Then how did she react?
Wow, I think she reached.
She was stunned forward. She was like,
Can't believe it.
yeah, she not even angry. She just cannot react. She was so shocked. But then she actually didn't get angry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
because I sit her down, I tell her my rationale,
Yeah.
and she already knew I was very insecure about it. I mean, you know the way I wear my clothes, she can already tell I'm her daughter. You know.
Correct, yeah.
Yes. Wow, okay. And then your mom told your dad.
Yes, my mom told my dad.
And your
And
dad?
I actually think my mom is very understanding.
Understanding.
Because after all, she's a woman.
Yeah.
And I know my mom also got saggy boobs. So I think she can relate to the stress that I told her. about.
Okay. So did she now after like a couple of months, she say, how you look? Did you show her your
Yeah, of course. All
Did she
the
like,
time.
wow, very nice now leh?
Actually, I still a bit shy to show her because she's my parents. But she noticed my
The
dressing.
change lah, the
My
change.
style got changed. Then she will sometimes say like, 这么露这么多.
I think one of them is like once 你做了就是要露
No,
right?
yeah,
You know,
because you feel confident and you feel
Yeah.
like
It's,
you
actually,
learn your
it's really nothing wrong.
There's nothing
actually.
wrong to, like,
It's
show
really nothing
yourself,
wrong.
yeah.
I think that if if this actually allows you to feel more confident, like why not, right?
Yeah, like to be honest, I can so happily say I love myself now. Last time I can never say this.
Right.
Yeah, I feel so good in my clothes.
So when you announce this, you mentioned that you announce this on social media first, right? So what are the first few questions that your friends ask you? Like, are you sure? Like,
Yeah.
finally, you're going to do? Are you really going for
Yeah,
it?
so
That kind of thing.
My friends, their first reaction is,
Mm.
why you post online? You're gonna get so much hate comments. That's the first one. Second is, you do because of those hate comments. Is it because people keep calling you fat chested, so you do? And then I need to be like, no guys, I'm doing it for myself. So that's one. And then secondly is, I'm like, hate comments, so
There's too many,
There's too
right?
many
Yeah.
already. You cannot even like cancel out those hate comments. It's
Yeah,
just there.
honestly, if I say or don't say, people's gonna find out
Yes.
at the end of the day. I'd rather be like, you know what, I'm doing this, I'm gonna
Very
own
open,
very
I
open.
own my decision.
And own your body. This is
Yeah.
your body, right?
We are just like self loving your own body, and you want to feel
Correct.
confident in what you wear and how you
Yes.
style yourself and how
Yes.
you feel about yourself. And
Yes.
it's like you're just out there, just tell everyone
Correct.
that I feel confident even
Yeah.
after I do my
Yes,
job.
and I think it's not like, you know, a bad decision. It's not that I hate my body
Yeah,
previously
yeah.
or whatever. I just want to love myself even
Even
more.
improve it, right?
Yeah, and it's my body, I can do
Right,
whatever I want.
right. So one last thing that I'd like to ask you is that, like, now that you've done your this BA already,
Yeah.
how did your lingerie choices change?
And your
Because last time you
style,
mentioned that you only wear push-up, I'm
Yeah.
very sure now you teach the push-up
Oh my
because you don't
gosh.
need it
yeah,
anymore,
don't need it.
right?
And how your
Yeah.
style looks like.
Yo, like I bought so many I'm-ins push-up, like so many, like I got the lace version one, then got the
Yeah.
olive green navy, all the push-up.
Oh, the smoking up.
All of those I cannot wear anymore, so I'm a bit sad.
Yes.
Because yeah, I've been wearing them for years.
Mm.
So now what I changed to is super I can't
Thin
remember
kind.
saying super thin,
Kind.
super lightly lined.
Yes.
Because it's already got shape,
Yes,
already got
correct.
size. To be
Yeah.
honest, I don't even need lift.
Yes.
So just something to like feel comfortable.
And hold it in
Or
place.
bralettes also can.
Ah, okay, bralettes, okay.
So things that are seamless, light, unpadded. Oh, I love that.
So-
I also can go bralettes.
Yeah, you can just wear like the
Different
nipple
colour.
cover. Because the thing I think is that after you do a BA, right, the shape is very nice.
Yeah, it won't like that. mah.
Correct,
It's like a perfectly
So it's
rounded
like it's
shape.
very pointy,
Correct.
perky.
So actually, I rarely wear bra nowadays.
Yeah, I totally get it because you really have the
The
form
full,
and
the
the shape.
full, yeah, correct.
It's really just covering the
It's
nipple,
just like a
right?
mini
Like a
cover
cover
bra.
Right, right,
Correct.
right. Totally get it. Okay.
Yeah, I would say that I'm not encouraging every one of you to go for BA, but if you have thought about it for a really long time, I say do whatever that makes you happy. Because you
Yes.
look at me now, I love and never regret. I think this is
Yeah.
the best decision
Yes.
I've done for myself.
Like I think the learning pointers from Jia Wei is that really do your research. Think really hard.
Really think,
Like she think for 5
5
years.
years,
She
she did
think
research,
really hard.
she did
Um,
did
yeah.
research for like many sources and not
Yes.
just one source, you know.
Yes.
It's like Wikipedia, doctors. And wow,
You're talking to
Yeah.
doctors.
you really did a lot of homework
Yeah.
before deciding on this BA journey.
Yes.
and find the right doctor.
Yes,
Yes.
I think that's very important. Finding the right
Right, doctor is
doctor
very important
to
because
give you the right advice.
advice and recommendations.
And of course supporting you
Yes,
in the recovery.
Correct. Please don't
process.
choose the wrong doctor just because you are saving a few $1,000s.
Yes.
It's not worth it.
Yes.
Please don't go for like the cheaper option.
Yeah, correct.
Yes. So thank you so much, Jia Wei, for
Yes.
being with us today. I hope that this episode really helps to create like a very safe and open space for women to talk about topics like this. And I think that this is really a very empowering session
Yes.
again to talk about sensitive topics,
Sensitive
especially in this area of the world. And thank you so much for joining us, Jia Wei.
Thank you
And
for having
see you
me.
ladies in our third episode.
Episode.
Bye.